We visited the Painted Desert in Petrified Forest National Park near Hobrook, Arizona in the spring of 2014. If you would like to get notices when I post again, be sure to subscribe right here. Just click on that button. This is the area covered by the Painted Desert, and to the right you'll see the Petrified Forest National Park, which is a little over 200,000 acres. It's an elevation of a little over a mile and was established on December the 9th, 1962. It has about 600,000 visitors each year. Through the Painted Desert, which is in the southeastern area of Arizona, stretches from the Grand Canyon all the way down to Petrified Forest National Park, and we'll see it in much more detail there, the beautiful colors, but you'll see it all the way along as we go. Since we'll be passing close to Winslow, Arizona, we're going to be listening to Take It Easy by the Eagles. As we head to Flagstaff before we turn eastward, we'll be passing the San Francisco Mountains, which are still snow-covered to the largest extent.
Lighten up while you still can. Don't even try to understand. Just find a place to make your stand. Take it easy. Well, I'm standing on a corner in Winslow, Arizona. It's such a fine sight to see. It's a girl, my lord, in a flatbed Ford, slowing down to take a look at me. Come on, baby.
We stop at a rest area for a few minutes at Winslow, Arizona, and look around the area. As you can see, it's kind of dangerous to be in some of these areas as snakes and insects can be
We
there.
may win, but we will never be here again. So open up, I'm climbing in. So take it easy.
Now we arrive in Petrified Forest National Park, where we'll be spending a few hours driving through the park. The beautiful colors here are made by the Shinle Formation, which was laid down during the Triassic, and we'll be looking at multiple different colors. Our first stop will be the Rainbow Forest Museum, and then we'll travel across the street to the gift shop. As we look around this museum, we will notice that the area was laid down by several different river systems in this area with different types of sediment that then washed away for the spectacular colors. These deposits are rich in fossils, and you can see some of the types of animals that would have been found here, including this Apatosaurus, and also these predator dinosaurs, and the rhinoceros, which are not actually dinosaurs. The petrified wood is made when silica is dissolved and then replaces the wood, so you're looking at hard colored glass. The various beautiful colors in the petrified wood is made by impurities in the silica. Yellow and orange comes from hydrated iron oxide, green from native unoxidized iron, white from pure silica, black from iron sulfide, purple and blue from magnesia dioxide, and red from iron oxide, which we call rust. And it all puts together to make a beautiful coloring and pattern. Out behind the museum is our first look at a lot of petrified wood. As you can see the museum here and the logs all around us. As always, Deborah's out touching. Looks almost like tree trunks that have fallen, but it's made out of silica, not wood anymore. examples of petrified wood everywhere. But we are not the first explorers to come and look in this area. People have been coming here for a long time in order to look at this national petrified forest, as you can see from these pictures. Here also we can start to see the painted desert. First we'll look at Agate House, which is near the Visitor Center. It's made out of petrified wood, put together with mortar. The national park is rather long and thin, and we'll just drive the main road through, stopping at the various places and looking along the way. Next up, we'll be looking at the Crystal Forest. We'll be taking the trail around the area so that we can see it from various angles. And as you can see, there's petrified wood everywhere. This was an area during the Triassic that had a large forest and now has been petrified. As you can see, there's piles of petrified wood with a beautiful background of purples and brown and gray gravel and sand. This is one of the biggest logs in the park and is over 220 feet long. While I was out exploring, Deborah thinks she found some cougar paw prints. It did say to be careful that cougars were in the area. Here's a collared lizard we saw. Is this the Sphinx? Next we'll come to Agate Bridge, which is an 110-foot tree that has fallen and has washed underneath it. This is the reason the park is here, because visitors who saw this wanted to preserve it and started the movement to get the park here. It's supported by concrete now, but it would not have been done if it was modern. They'd have let it fall because that's a natural process. You see, change happens all the time, as you can see from the bottom pictures there of the logs that have fallen off. Along a little further, we run into our first pronghorn antelope of our trip. We'll be seeing thousands of them. Next, we'll take a ride around the Blue Mesa Loop Road and see the beautiful colors and things here. This is magnificent and beautiful as we look at it. On further, we come to the teepees, structures that look just like teepees and are hugely tall, with their pink and brown and white rocks. Next, it's time to look around Newspaper Rock. This jumble of broken up rocks, as you can see here at the end of the road, is filled with all different kind of petroglyphs, as you can see here and in other places. Not too far off, we come to the Pueblo area, which is a Pueblo ruin of the Anastasies that lived in this area. And you can see the ruins of the bottoms of their dwellings. And this was a kiva. You'll notice there's no outside entrance, just ladders. It's the only way in. It's kind of like a fortress in many ways. And this is maybe how they lived inside. And here's some petroglyphs of the area. Our last place we'll look is the Painted Desert Inn. It's been here for over 100 years, and it's been a destination to come and look at the park. It's on the National Historic Registries of places. And distances here can be highly deceiving. This mountain right here is 7 miles away, but it looks like you could just walk to it. These are views off the terrace at the desert end, and you can see why people would have come here to look at the desert and the painted area. It was made out of adobe, so it fit into the landscape.